fix that camera, and bam. That was not great. I got so much paint. Alrighty. A couple minutes late. Sorry, y'all. I had to free up some space. It wasn't going to let me save this. So, all right. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome to the Paint Project, where we continually work on one dude's leg. We're working on a Titan foot. I think the first thing we're going to do today is fix the mishap from last week. So, hey, buddy. That's a really big top hat to fit on this Titan. Like, you need a top hat for this head. That's a big top hat. Anyway, all right. So let's pop this up a little bit. Give us some room. Hello. All right. Get my dice out of the way. I've been working on Puppy for Necromunda lately. He's gonna be a good boy. Poor thing. I wonder. Like, I'm looking at him, and I'll talk about this more Wednesday. Like, did they add the cyber stuff because he got hurt? Or did they say he needs to be more dangerous? Let's add cyber stuff. Anyway, we're not worried about that. We are worried about this bad boy. So first we're going to pop off these pieces of armor. Oh, I've got to so I have to clean my area every 4 days. And a top hat. All right, so last week, I don't know if you were watching, but we were clear coating this piece and somebody had used my brush. So now there's, I guess, still some pink running through here, which I can't really see because of my colorblind. So we're gonna have to. I know we redid some of the white, but we're gonna have to. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and try to go back over the grays and get rid of the pink streaks. So let's fix this a little bit. Let's get our nice brush, and we will turn our thing. And apparently our camera will freeze, and then we'll drop our brush as we're trying to worry about. There we go. Oh, let's get our brush. All right, take a drink and get going. All right. So we're going to start with that Dawn Stone. And then once we fix this and get this clean back up, we'll pick back up where we were last week and finish these two pieces, which are almost done, and get the toes done. Maybe we'll get this whole part of the leg done tonight. We'll see. Depends on how long this takes me. All right. So we're going with Dawn Stone, which is our darker gray that we've been using for the beginning of the transition. And I'm going to go back. I'm really not trying to go crazy. I just really want to, like I said, it's very hard for me to see it, but I'm told it's there, so I'm just going to be very careful and not get it on the gold. I'm going to prevent this again. I went ahead and picked up a new brush. For sealing purposes only. We're gonna have to hide it when it's not in use. There's a reason I've been doing these separately. This is a little bit more difficult while it's affixed to the leg, but I thought I was in the clear last week when I glued it. And then I showed Trevor came in right as the episode ended, and I was like, "Did you see me right on here?" He's like, "Oh yeah, great." So yeah, I actually had a camera that didn't even have autofocus on it, and that made it actually harder to see what I was doing. Um, Most of the time, I'm trying to stay in one position with this camera, but because this thing is a big piece that I'm having to move around, it's a little bit more difficult today, I think. But I will definitely experiment with it and take a look. Not just dismissing. But I appreciate the. Wait a minute, is that Steelman? It is. Hey, buddy. Hadn't seen you in a minute. All right. So we're gonna let that sit and focus for a second. All right. Roll that out. We need Grace here, which I just had earlier. There it is. Yeah, I know, but because this piece is so big, um, it it it's a little bit more noticeable, I think, with this one, because hopefully, hopefully, when I get to be working on just like this piece here in a little bit, I usually I'll keep that fairly steady, and then we won't have that issue. But like I said, I don't know if you know the scale. Like, let's say this is normal 40K scale. This thing's a little bit bigger, and that's just his leg. So it is a razor, Keo. It's also I've had it for like a month, so I'm still playing with it. Just a bit bigger. All right, so now I'm going to use the grace here. We're going to see if we can meld the grays together. We'll probably have to do a white just to get that last bit um, blended, but no worries. It's, all right. Anyway, let's also come down a little bit on it. All right. So far, so good, man. I hope you are as well. Um, just sort of, keeping on. You know what I mean? Come on, if you can catch him here, more power to you. He leaves it all to Josh and Billy now, basically. They run this joint. I'm here because I'm pretty or something. Can't tell there. What's that? Excuse me. I gotcha. Enjoy. I'm trying to fix a mistake from last week. Not that I've had some time away from it and could be not emotional about it. We are basically, if you don't really, I'm watching. We are stippling the transition from a medium gray into white. Uh, that really helps on a model this size. Does not look just primed, because that's what we got when we painted it white the first time. Just a little bit more paint, just a little bit. And I hope, I feel like I gotta do a little bit more through here to kill any more of that pink. There we go. Oh, there's our first YouTube bot. Alrighty. All right, let me get a quick drink. All right. Let's get our white, fix the middles. Which this shouldn't be too bad since we did most of it last week. We're just going to hit these transitions. Hopefully that covers any of the pink. I think we're okay. If y'all see any pink, let me know. Okay, so we can cover that up. We can actually move this to the side for now. And then we can do what we just did on this. We can keep our white open because we already got through the first two. As I closed up the white, let's bring that down a little bit. There we go. Get some focus on. All right. What's that? Definitely want plenty on these edges that we will then highlight, silver on the gold parts because that's going to hit the light the most. Almost enough for just paint it, not stipple. Use that to image off from. Oh, my own store just booed me. And what's sad is I don't know if that's Tommy, Josh, or Billy. It hurts us, precious. It hurts us. All right, so let's go ahead and actually get that line going before we do this. That way, that gives us something to build off of, which is cool. do need this to meet white down the center here, which is going to be really thin. This one doesn't have a whole lot of room to play with. Ooh. Ooh, got another YouTube bot already. They're never usually that on top of each other. That's crazy. All right. Let's go a little bit thinner there. Match it up there. There we go. I like it. All right. So you can see the difference between the two. One's a little bit cleaner. Once it focuses again, it freezes. What is happening with my camera? There we go. All right, so let's knock this one out, which is the inside or something. I don't know. This up here.
Try carrying this dipshit.
The smack talk is real over there today. I feel like this one's going to take a minute. Let's try something real quick. Let's do a little bit of in the middle. Branch out from that. So we get the same texture. What is happening? I don't know if it's freezing for y'all, but my camera freezes. It's my internet here in the back of the store. All right. There's a weird something's. There we go. Yeah, it's similar. Hello, hello. If I recall correctly, long time no see. If not, then I have no idea whose anybody's name is. Excuse me. A little bit more of that transition there. Thanks. All right. Let's take a look at this. covered. Hey, Silva. All right, so we're gonna let those sit for a minute. Let's wash my brush off. Hey, Adam. All right. Whoa, that was too many. Krispy Kreme jelly beans. You know, Jelly Belly makes Krispy Kreme jelly beans. They're pretty good. Okay. We need Gehenna Gold next. And actually, before we do that, sorry, let's get our black. Good. Open up these in here. All right, get that one cleaned. How bad is this one? Does this need to be cleaned? Yep, a little bit. Looks like we're gonna have to go back and do another run at the grays. We're gonna have to do the transition, a little bit of touch up because I got golds in the grays, and I'm looking at this one and this one, and that dark gray is super thick. Where in these two, it's not quite that thick in the bottoms, but then this is in the inner part and the back, so maybe it's okay. I just put it up there. It was bad timing on your part. Like with the armor or without the armor? Because let's pop this up. We can pop that in there. So there's that. But then, of course, there is that armor piece, that armor piece, and then the giant two pieces that'll go on over what we're working on. So that's where we're sort of working on. You know, I think those two might be okay. But yeah, there you go. All right, so pop those off. Nope, that one's glued. All right, so Gehenna. You're welcome. This can come back down. All right. We're painting over the earth shade that we did last week, which is the shade. I'll keep again hopefully the shadows around the bolts. Like, for instance, you can see how murky and muddy that got there. Well, we don't necessarily need that right there for this project. So just do a quick swipe across. And it does look cool in certain aspects, but we're doing our aging and weathering a little bit different, but we still want to give it that underlying burnished look. I personally feel like little things like that do change the color. Sounds good, Silver. I'll see you Wednesday. All right. Oh, probably a part we have to be careful with. I don't want to say difficult, but a part we want to be a little bit more careful with because we just cleaned up the grate. We don't want to throw gold back down in it. Light, really light brush across that. There we go.
Because I was wanting to get those at least.
You buddy. Are you staying for a while or you just that?
Just like drop the target.
Okay. Hold on.
So,
All right, y'all. I gotta talk to Chris real quick. I'm gonna mute it for just a minute. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Trying to set up my Valentine's Day. No, just kidding. All right. Now let's do the same with this one. All right, so we're just doing basically what we just did, doing it times 2, trying to do it this way, maybe speed things up. Come on. Getting attacked by X-Wings. Spam from Mobile, though. Normally when I get spam, it's from a different city. I like local spam. It's nice of them. Carefully. All right. Man. Oof. Almost missed the camera. All right. Knock this sign out. Good to go to the next spot. Next spot. Probably need to go fix the grayscale gradation. Clean up some of the gold we got put in there. Ah. Okay. Let that sit for a minute. Close up our Gehenna. I do think that's a pretty gold, especially with the light hitting it like that. Man. All right. I think I want to get a paper towel for our next. We could just kill that one. Yeah, I will need the Rune Fang in a second. But first, I need that Dawnstone. And I want a good brush. We're just going to go in gently clean up some of the gold. Very carefully go around the world. Did somebody just... Okay. It sounded like somebody tipped over a bag of sand, and that was correct. A lot more goofs here. Yeah, definitely too thick originally. With this much gray.
Sorry.
All right. Looks like that's fairly clean. Knock it out for this one as well. Good grief. Sorry, I forgot. I just set that down next to that mic. That's got to be loud. Sorry. All right.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
See that.
I mean, experience points. Sorry. $35. Because he gets it every hole. It's every. The first one we had 6, and then it's every 5 after that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's because once he hits 21, that's when he goes to every 10.
All right. Almost done.
Prospect.
That line's pretty good. I love how the Dawnstone dries darker. It's one of the few that like dry darker than when you put it on.
Jaegers become specialists. Or yeah, no. Jews become specialists. Prospects.
All right. So yeah, we definitely need to work on that gray.
Yeah.
Just thin it a little bit,
There's-
make the
and
transition
that's why they say for
a little bit quicker.
you being able to.
Because if you look,
That's
like here,
there's no other way to get
a little bit of dark gray, a little bit of the medium gray, and then most of it's white, but enough to give it the feel. I feel like there's too much dark on that one to match. So let's get out our gray sear. And what am I doing?
My prospects still would be
Good grief.
4. I lost one of my prospects.
Sorry.
You didn't kill her. That road dodge, that's no longer. Oh, actually, I've been to the like if I brought it up earlier. Like, you should have just put it an announcement that you no longer go to the dock because I killed them. Because they killed my character. They killed my person.
All right, so let's pull out our dab and brush, our dapple brush. I don't know, stipple brush. I mean, it's not. It's literally a base brush for 40K or for Games Workshop. But all right, carefully.
You just need just rubber. You need rubber.
All right. There. That gives us a little bit less. This is the one that I'm worried about more. It's the one that's got a little bit deeper cut of the dark gray.
I literally know where it's at. I was trying to call him.
Here we go.
Come here, Hub.
I do.
It's not you, it's me. I need to use that real quick.
That's what you want to hear on Valentine's Day. It's not you, it's me.
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to do like a few gifts to their shit, or was it 60? Mine has a better mustard.
Hey, Thunder.
Yes, sir.
Next time I have a whole cup full of it over here, so you don't have to go digging. I'm just saying. I didn't know what you were doing until it was too late. I would have tried to help.
You know where the Elmer's glue is?
I know where some is.
May I have some?
I don't want to say borrow because I don't plan on returning it.
You give me my glue back after you use it. I want the peeled pieces of sand.
Hey, if he does it as well as I do, he can give you.
I know. Fully preserved basing from 10 years ago. All right. Got that. We're going to let our brush dry for a second before we I forgot what I was going to say. Wait for my brush to dry a little bit so I can do the white. And you know what? While we're doing that, that's actually a good time. We'll turn it to our rune fang. Let's start edging these things. Move my hand in the middle there. Weird.
This, do you have like a disposable throwaway sponge or something that will spread glue easily?
I don't. Well, I do, but it's not disposable.
I don't want to screw it up. If it's a brush, I'm not going to take it.
No. It's the texture spreader.
Well, that, okay.
What you do is you put the dollop on and then just
I just don't want to ruin it.
when you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Elmer's glue.
Right. All right. It just took me a second because I thought that was the actual brush.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, no, I don't want to use that.
Yeah, no, it's a texture spreader. I only use that because I keep forgetting to bring toothpicks.
Right.
So
I just bought some skewers yesterday just for like this type of purpose. I left them at home.
because of course you did.
Of course.
All right, so we got our rune fang steel. We'll pop that open. Oh my! It did not want to open, but we got it. All right. And let's start with the. Let's move the camera, and then start with the fun.
All right. Thank you.
Start following that around. We're going to do this. Get that highlight. Remember, if it gets a little bit wider on there, it's okay because this is sort of the highlight / tarnish. It's a really cool effect, I think. Personally, I like it. I started trying to go to a different spot. We're not there yet. Let's see if I can. It's awkward holding this thing and going around the world on it. Top, which we did. Let's connect it and do a little highlight. All right, now get the inside. Gotta be a little bit more careful so we don't get it on the gray.
I'm not gonna question.
I got answers.
Is this how you see your Volkswagen? No, not that one. That's the video.
Yeah, you wanna watch it now? Just while playing the saxophone.
Let's see, I just jacked it up.
Figured that was the case.
Watch it now. Rarely lose with them. Installed ones the other day. I sure wish I had one of those feature kids that want these freaking things. God, we're sponsored by this.
All right. Knock this one out. We're gonna do a quick shake up. Mix that
I'm doing my radio.
One I like
Steers.
all right.
I got a start school. It's 2 nail fire and 2 thunder fire.
It's one.
Hey, Caitlin, thanks.
It's one each.
Yeah, okay. One of each.
One here, one.
That's what. Up. One sec. Yep.
Sorry. Finding out from my wife when I'm to be home. It is Valentine's and she's cooking dinner, so that's important information. I'm going to do this one a little different and then go to the other top side.
When's our next portal? Right, really now. Are you going to be? Yeah, there's really, I don't really want some signatures. So I'd be like, I'm sorry, you can't bring that
Man, Right? Sorry, I just saw that, Caitlin. I mean, it's not ready for 45 minutes, and stream ends at 6, so I think I got time. I don't think I'll be in trouble. That's why I was texting. Make sure I'm not getting in trouble. Because you know I stay in trouble other reasons. Speaking of being in trouble, I'm surprised Trevor hasn't popped his head in.
We normally can't bring
And by in trouble, I meant me being in trouble with him for some reason. Who knows why.
Is that specific to Lawson?
No. It's home turf.
I remember bringing my ammo jack to our previous time we were playing that with it.
They have sidelines and stuff. The whole turf gets attacked.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be there like for a fight. And if they get fucked up, they're just gonna be like, he's done, I'm out. Exactly like you all think about the that.
Well, I know the high scum have to be because they would be pointless.
Live scums are higher guns, not
Yeah.
tank rods. Higher guns are different.
I like hurting. Yeah, they're technically hired like pre-game. Like a step higher than that. No plan on board, or no wheels driving the title itself.
That was the most loaded statement I've ever heard from Adam.
I mean, you know.
Especially on Valentine's Day.
I know. I don't know, Thunder, you're the one over here on Valentine's Day saying it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, but you're the one talking about things being loaded on Valentine's Day.
Adam's like, do you want this or do you really want me to do this? I'm sorry, I speak passive aggressive. I'm fluent. All right, got that done. We need a little Rune Lord brass. Almost dropped our brush to the ground. We caught it.
JD,
Yes, sir.
not this weekend or next weekend, the weekend after that. The first weekend of March. Okay?
Okay, the 5th.
Are you busy that weekend?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I need you to figure out.
Uh-huh.
You know that bar brawl you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do it then?
Yeah. That's downtime week.
Is that not tournament?
No. Because CoastCon's that weekend. But for some reason, something's kicking in my brain that I have to do on March 5th.
Probably CoastCon.
Hell no. To the no.
Oh, wait, no, it's Pensacon you got.
Yeah, and that's this Friday. Yep, I get to go to Pensacon and be in a game show Friday. It's going to be fun. Defend my title.
champion. I see that.
Nice.
I mean, I know we have the Emperor's champion is Black Templar, so I thought that's what.
But they specifically said they're legends.
Oh, they're using the old company champion because they legend that.
Except they do consider
We got the long ones.
One more tag, then well, everybody's one more tag, which is
basically it's new rules, but then they specifically said it has
Also,
three
I found some really cool
plates.
for,
yeah, I would be excited about
All right. Now, pop that out. Wash that off.
that. Legend rules, I still can't use it.
And I pull out lead belcher.
I mean, I don't know if it's a cool set.
Did you see today's review?
Very strong ultramarine weapons.
All right. So I need lead belcher. Good grief.
I don't know.
Why am I blind? There it is. No, that's the rune thing.
Young Power now.
I am blind, y'all. I cannot. Oh,
One of my hero characters that was reading yesterday, he literally says he'll eat amount of damage to your opponent once per gaining and use of ability. He copies all of their abilities. But he doesn't get to keep his health and hand size. So like characters who start with 5 and higher health get lower health, he gets more marks than them, and has all of their abilities. So it's just like I get to play this. This is the random character. I like this character when I don't want to play the character. I just like the character.
all right.
Mine.
And now we're just gonna hit the tops with these bolts.
It's I played this before.
Hey, Wes.
You know, for that grade.
Are you gonna try to get the champion?
The what?
The champion that they showed today.
I
The
didn't,
Primaris champion.
I didn't see it. Is it the white dwarf thing they were talking about?
No, it's Adepticon special model. There you go.
Can't have it, JD. It has very strong ultramarine.
Yeah, that looks straight up like a Victrix card.
Mhm. So it's called Primaris Company Champion, but it's got it says the Primaris Company Champion even has an entirely new data sheet used in Legends games,
Okay.
and it's got 3 deadly blade stances.
Okay.
Bam. Right now, the only place to get it is Adepticon and other 40K or other Warhammer special events.
Okay. No,
Mm-hmm.
because there's not much I could do to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cool model.
Mhm.
All right. Set that down. Do the same here. What's up, Zach?
Guy named Matt get started painting stuff. the other day. He was painting his D&D games. And once he applied the second color, I was like, "You're now the expert."
Once he what?
Once he applied the second color,
Oh.
he said, "You are now the expert. You've done more painting than me."
Cute. Oh, was it Lord? Matt Lord?
I don't know his last name.
Matt? Was it a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah. That's Mitchell's brother.
Okay.
Good kid.
What you were saying, man, like I couldn't read this. Like, that's not gonna stop me.
Well, I guess that answers my question.
Yes, it does answer your question.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Caitlin's commenting. Hadn't heard from you, and I'm like, man. And I want to check on your family because you said from Saturday. You said
Oh, yeah, it was nothing
Okay.
major.
Okay. And I needed you to look and see if
Eyeball that.
if I fixed the pink. All right.
So this panel looks good.
Well, yeah, that one didn't get it.
No, it's still there, dude.
Where?
I'm gonna point it out. Not that it's gonna help.
No,
I'm gonna point it out.
But that'll give me an area because I redid the whole thing.
Yeah, that's still coming through on this part right here.
So it's on the sides through the white?
Yeah.
Oh.
On the sides through the white.
Not through the other dark grays?
No, not through the dark gray. It's through the whites.
I can do more whites.
Okay, yeah, it's on the sides through the whites.
Okay. Cool.
Are you muted?
No.
Okay.
I can be.
Mute it real quick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Okay. So cool. So I see where he's talking about. I can't see that it's pink, but at least I know where I need to go through it. That being said, though, these can be sealed. Here we go. So we're going to get our storm shield. And we're going to get our never used brush. As far as I know. All right.
Oh, it's a removable toner.
What is coming off in it?
Cover the champion.
What is going on?
Premier champion.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the plugins. I was like, oh, he looks cool. Oh, with new rules for
I'm about to
Legends.
quit.
When you said that's great. That's so helpful.
Why? How? Primaris Legends doesn't mix.
So ask me.
What is that?
What's going on? That's on the one that's on the center.
That's totally the one that sounded bad. Not really want to make that drive difference at all.
I'm glad you messaged me. I'm like, oh, I know to see what this week is. I guess what I don't do this.
What is happening?
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, like 30 seconds.
What is all in the brush?
Yeah, no,
I hate it. I hate it. Like, what is
haven't done
happening?
one of these in like 7 years, so we feel like enough time to do another. Well, no, it's not even just a specific GT line. It's gonna be him, a few of his actual team, probably Daco. It's like other, it's gonna be a group think tank of the current situation from bad to good to bad. Where is it going? Where's it going?
What is in this brush?
We're gonna watch Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw the model. It looks cool. I was a little excited when I saw the new rules and what weapons.
That doesn't mean me.
I keep saying it's got very strong ultramarine undertones with the wreath and the glidus instead of the actual power sword.
Yeah. And they're talking about ways you can swap them out for other stuff. It's like, I want to use it as him. I
Right.
don't want to make it with like fancy sergeant or
Right. You
Emperor
want a
Champion.
Primaris
It's the
company
worst,
champion.
Joe. I'm not
I
losing.
don't want making an Emperor Champion.
So
That's all the Emperor Champion models. Lieutenant with the Black Templar stickers.
I mean, Lieutenant, Private Gravis Captain, /
you know what?
But I have dealt.
I love y'all. Y'all have a great Valentine's Day. I'll let you go about 20 minutes early so y'all can get ready for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go because I cannot concentrate on painting now because of that. So y'all have a great one, and I will see y'all Wednesday for the paint party.